Okay, so let's start no. Good evening everyone. So today is May 17 of 2020. So for everyone who's watching this live stream, favor lang is please click the like button and subscribe no for future reference kasi i-upload ko tong live stream na to from Facebook Live to YouTube. Okay, para mas malinaw and mas magandang quality. So again guys, sa mga nanonood nito sa YouTube and even sa Facebook, click nyo na rin yung like and if may time kayo, please subscribe to my YouTube channel which is also Risk Trader. So we will start with PSEI index. No? So with PSEI index, honestly mukha siyang bearish unless mabasag natin yung resistance na 5,984. So based on the current price action, no, medyo mukhang babasagin natin yung support na 5,387 itong red line. Right? So if ever mabasag natin itong support na to, saan tayo pwede mag-expect ng next support? Right? So pasok lang natin yung Fibonacci para makakuha tayo ng konting projection. Hmm. So I think our next support, if ever babasag natin tong 5,387 na support ni PSEI is around anywhere between 4,700 to 5,000 area. No, around this area. Kasi based on looking the chart, meron tayong gap dito, right? So yung gap, ibig sabihin, nakikita niyo yung area na to, di ba wala siyang candle. So nag-skip siya. So usually, binabalikan natin yung gap na yan. Right? So anywhere from here. Right? Kasi based on the current price action, mukhang mababasag talaga tong support na to eh. So tanggalin lang natin yung Fibonacci, right? And then zoom in natin. So kung makikita nyo tong candle na to, no, tawag dyan is bearish engulfing candle. So bearish engulfing candle is a candle na bearish kasi kung titingnan nyo tong red candle na to, di ba? Lamang na lamang yung red candle na to compared sa previous green candle. No, so basically kinain niya, no, kinain niya yung buong green candle in terms of its size. 'Di ba? So usually pag may nakita tayong ganito, bearish tulad nito, although hindi naman tong bearish engulfing, pero kung makita natin na itong candle na to mas malaki yung impact or yung bagsak compared sa previous. No, and then ang nangyari is bumagsak tayo, consolidate, and then nagkaroon tayo ulit ng malaking red candle here. No, so yan lang masabi ko. For me, initially kasi I was hoping and sinusubok ko maging positive and I was hoping na this support will hold. Pero after a few days, I think after a week or more than a week, no, nag-consolidate lang tayo ng sideways and then meron tayong nakitang malaking bearish candle dito. Right? So, yeah, not really looking good for the PSEI index. So may question si Francis David de Dios. Kahit anong book naman na tungkol sa trading, applicable yan sa kahit anong market. No? So basically, kung marunong ka magbasa ng charts, magagamit mo yan sa kahit anong market. Kahit sa Forex pa yan, sa US market, sa Philippine market, kahit ano. Basta anything na may chart. No? Pag marunong ka magbasa ng chart, applicable siya sa kahit anong market. And hello kay Michael Leonor from Iris Trading. Hello, bro. So our next is ABA. So itong si ABA, nagawa ko na to ng chart eh. Na-post ko na rin siya sa page ko, pero sige, gawin pa rin natin ulit. Right. So for ABA, medyo bullish ako kasi nakita ko tong candle eh. Right, itong candle. Wait. Diba? Kung i-zoom in natin, mukha siyang hammer, mukha siyang letter T. So usually, pag gantong candle, bullish yan for me, no? At least for me. Kasi, kung makita nyo, at one point, bumagsak tayo up to 0.5 pesos. Pero eventually, nagsarado yung candle, pabalik ng 0.52. And then after this candle, nagkaroon tayo ulit ng green candle na nagko-confirm na possibility na meron tayong bullish scenario. Pero syempre, looking at the PSEI index, medyo bearish right? So this could also fail. We also have to remember na the current trend of the entire market is still in a downtrend, right? I know, downtrend tayo. From here, July 2019 up to this date, 'di ba? The trend is going down. And then if ever, sige, wait lang ah. Yan. Okay, so going back. So medyo bullish ako dito kay ABA, and the reason is number one, sa mga marunong mag Fibonacci, we all know that 618 is the golden zone or golden ratio or whatever, right? And then if we're gonna look back, the area here acted as support, right? This area here. At the same time, nagkaroon tayo ng support dito, right? This area acted as support, and then naging support din siya. And then followed by another green candle, no? So, for me, if I'm going to play ABA, siguro bukas sa Monday, papasok ako kay ABA and then maglalagay ako ng stop loss dito sa 0.5 centavos, 0.5 pesos. No? So, that's how I would play ABA. And then, saan tayo pwede mag-take ng profit? For me, pwede tayo mag-take ng profit dito sa around 0.7 or yeah, around 0.69 to 0.71, anywhere in the zone. Kasi if we're gonna look back, no, this area acted as a support. Pero nung nabasag natin siya, naging resistance siya dito, and then if ever mag-play out yung bullish scenario, ito ulit yung magiging next resistance zone natin. Kasi dati naging support siya, pero ngayon, since nabasag yung support dito, pag binalikan natin yan, I'm pretty sure na magkakaroon tayong resistance. So I think this area here from 0.69 to 0.71 would be a good target profit taking zone. Hmm. So after ABA, we have ABS. Infamous ABS-CBN. Okay, again, so sa mga bagong sali ng live stream, you can comment your chart request, or kung wala kayong request, pwede nyo rin panoorin na lang yung analysis, and then hopefully, meron kayong mapulot na lesson. No? Okay. So looking at ABS-CBN, punta muna tayo sa weekly chart. So the whole time, no, since... Oh, grabe. Okay, since 2015 pa pala, no, downtrend na talaga tong si ABS-CBN. Right? May downtrend. Siguro dahil since 2014, ang balita ko kasi is since 2014, sinusubukan na nila kumuha ng franchise renewal. During Ninoy Aquino's time, sinusubukan nila kumuha ng franchise renewal. Pero hindi natuloy. Right? So, ayan. And then ngayon, recently, back in February 24 of 2020, sinubukan natin basagin tong long-term trend line resistance. But to no avail, bumalik lang tayo and we head on lower. So for me, the only time na magiging bullish lang tayo or the only time na dapat magkaroon tayo ng interest kay ABS-CBN is if mabasag natin yung resistance niyang 24.84 pesos. No, until then, kahit tumaas pa yan dito, sumideways pa yan, wala akong pake. No, and I think kayo rin dapat wag niyo muna pakialaman to kasi it's been going down since 2015, and kahit mabasag niyo tong trend line resistance, unless mabasag niyo to, wala akong confidence na tataas si ABS-CBN. And honestly for me, well, meron tayo ditong double bottom, no? So sa mga gusto mag long-term invest for ABS-CBN, siguro what you can do is maglagay na lang kayo ng cut loss sa 14.85 pesos. No? Kasi if mabasag natin tong double bottom support na to, most likely bubulusok pa tayo. Pwede pa tayo bumagsak up to I don't know how much, pero usually kasi pag meron tayong double bottom, usually it's a bullish signal for a bounce or reversal. So if this support of 14.85 fails, get the hell out. Okay? And balikan nyo na lang siya if mabasag nyo yung 24.84. Or kung magka-miracle is kung makuha sila ng franchise renewal. Okay? Yan, so update mo natin. Home, Annie, set. And so sa mga bagong sali, please don't forget to hit the like. And if sa YouTube nyo na to pinapanood, subscribe. Sige, try natin gawa ng analysis si ABS on 4 hour, on a lower time frame. So, okay, sa mga gusto mag-trade, no? Usually kasi I think mas mukha tong, mukha tong bear flag. So, meron tayong pole dito, right? And then, honestly, mukha tong bear flag eh. So, sa mga hindi marunong or hindi alam ano ang bear flag, Google nyo na lang. So, meron tayong higher low, higher low, higher high. Uh, Ganito na lang. Maglagay na lang kayo ng stop loss dito sa 16.5. Kasi pag mabasag to, ibig sabihin gagawa tayo ng new lows or lower low. Right? So, sa mga gusto mag-swing trade, or scalp trade, 16.5 is your stop loss. Pero sa mga gustong mag-invest, long term, whatever, stop loss nyo is 14.85. Right? Kasi kung titingin sa 4 hours, mukha itong bear flag eh. Although sa 1 week, no, double bottom siya, yes. Pero for now, mukha pa rin siyang bear flag eh. Hindi pa siya convincing na bullish to. Pero sa mga nag-elite wave, possible din kasi mag-leading diagonal to eh. Pwede ito maging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then A, B, C. And then hopefully, tataas. Pero with the current candle and current information and data that we have now, mas mukha siyang bearish kaysa sa bullish. Yan, hello kay Keen Galen Ong, Himala. Ayan, so mga bagong sali, salamat sa pagtag. Thank you, thank you. So ayan, ABS-CBN, with the current candle, again, mas mukha siyang bearish compared sa bullish. But if we can create something like this, no, tumaas tayo, right? From here, if ever mag-find tayo ng support, tapos tumaas tayo from here to here, and then gumawa tayo ng correction, mag-find ng support here, tsaka magiging bullish. Pero for the meantime, wala. Ingat. DGB. Oh. Ayun, thank you kay Mike Lim for tagging and for tuning in. DGB. Daily. So for DGB BTC, wait lang, zoom out ko lang para makita natin naman sa buti yung bigger picture. Okay. For DGB, meron tayong support at 11 Satoshi. So for DGB, no, if I'm going to analyze it with Elliott Wave, mukha siyang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So usually kasi based on Elliott wave theory, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves going up, usually magkakaroon tayo ng correction anywhere from 382 to 618. Right? So we definitely reached 382, but hindi natin alam if aabot pa siya ng 618. Right? So let's go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, so for DGB, um, hindi ko sure, pero possible kasi na hindi pa tapos yung correction. So baka pwede tayo umabot anywhere here. Pwede tayo umabot ng 0.5 to 618. Or we can just, alam mo yun, go to zero. Kasi crypto to eh. Pero ganito na lang para mas madali. Um, may bullish confirmation for DGB is if kung mababasag natin yung 260 Satoshi na resistance niya dito. Right? Kung mabasag niya tong si letter B, doon ako magkakaroon ng interest para pumasok. Pero until then, I'm not sure kung tapos na yung correction. No, pero if definitely if we can break above 260 satoshis, then there's a really good probability na tapos na yung correction niya for DGB. So after DGB, GBP AUD. So for GBP, subukan natin analyze. Hindi ko masyado specialty yung GBP, I mean Forex. Pero let's try to use the knowledge that I have on cryptocurrency and PSE. No? So let's try some support and resistance. So dito, support and then resistance here. Right? And then, so this is the 1 hour chart for GBP. Ayun. So basically, we are still in a downtrend. No? Meron tayo ditong downtrend line. So recently, around here, nagkaroon tayo ulit ng rejection. So until the trend is broken, I think look for short entries. No? So here, Mahirap kasi, eh. Baka rin kasi puwede 'tong maging falling wedge, pero baka rin hindi. Pero if you want, siguro puwede niyo siya i-short, 'no? I think it's safer to short than to long. So usually when I do chart, hindi ko kino-consider yung fundamentals. We just look at the chart. So a good if ever papasok ka ng short ngayon, stop loss is at 1.89. Saglit lang, medyo nagla-lag yung chart, eh. Yep, so here, I think if we want to go short, ayun, stop loss is at 1.89. Well, number one, kasi meron tayong trend line resistance here. Number two, this is the 100 moving average acting as a resistance. After GBP AUD, your GBP. So yung kaninang currency downtrend, ito naman uptrend. Sideways market. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. A, B, C. So possible na flat to, no? So masabi ba natin na nasa uptrend tayo? Yep, we are in an uptrend. Well, the thing is, meron tayong breakout dito, pero rejection. Right? So, for this one, let's go to the daily. Walang audio. May nagsabi wala daw audio. Guys, meron ba kayo naririnig? Yeah, I think meron. Kasi naka-live stream ako sa phone ko, naririnig ko boses ko. So anyway, for GBP, we can start to look for shorting opportunities once we break the 0.86 resistance support, right? Dito rin yung 100 moving average support. So, look for short if mabasag natin yung 0.86, and then of course look for long opportunity if we can break above 0.94 kasi medyo mahirap kasi ano eh, sideways market tayo. Tingnan natin sa 1 hour. Baka meron tayong makita sa 1 hour. Ayun, salamat sa mga nag-respond. Clear naman pala yung audio. Medyo kinabahan ako doon. Yep, so ngayon wala pa. The only thing I can look at is on the daily. No? So, key support is at 0.86 and then resistance is at 0.94. So, definitely look for long opportunities once we break above the resistance here. And then short opportunities once we break the 0.86. Gilbert GBTC. Meron bang coin na ngayon? Ano yung cryptocurrency? Ano yung GBTC? Euro GBP. Okay. So next is dito. Okay, anyway guys, meron pa lang YouTube channel. So pupunta lang kayo sa YouTube and then type nyo lang is Risk Sprays Trader. Okay, so for Daito. Dito sa may. Macchio, 13-inch na MacBook Pro lang gamit ko. Dito, let's look at weekly. Well, there's a possibility no na this is the bottom for dito. Right? There's a very good probability. Hindi ko pwede sabihin na this is the bottom kasi medyo magsalita ng ano ba tawag doon? Basta anyway, there's a good probability na this is the bottom for dito kasi looking at the RSI no. Well, on second thought maybe hindi. Kasi dati umabot din tayo dito sa resistance. I mean overbought. So looking back here, we reach overbought here, right? So in price, andito tayo. Then after reaching the overbought, bumagsak tayo. So same for dito, we are at the overbought zone again on the RSI. So there's a good probability na magkakaroon tayo ng correction before we attempt to go up again, right? So let's go down to the 1 hour chart. Mukha tong ano descending triangle. So sa mga hindi alam kung anong descending triangle, just look it up on Google. So usually, pag merong gantong price action pattern na gumagawa ng pababang triangle, there's a good probability no, na at one point, mababasag to and then babagsak tayo. So if ever bumagsak man tayo, the next question is, saan tayo magkakaroon ng support? Right? Wait. So let's look at the daily. Baka meron tayong makakitang support sa... Well, wala. Wala tayong makitang support using the moving averages. Pero usually kasi when mabasag ang descending triangle, there's a... Ito, I think this will be a good support zone for dito. I'm not saying na once we reach this area here, this zone here na magiging reversal na siya at tataas. The only time na magiging comfortable tayo in saying na we are bullish again is if we can break the 2.46 resistance. Right? Pero until then, I think we are in a correction mode. No? Definitely look for buying opportunity once we go down to the oversold. Right? So we have reached the overbought. Hindi pa tayo umaabot sa oversold para magkaroon tayo ng buying signal. Right? And then once we reach the oversold, which is below 30 RSI, maghanap tayo ng bullish divergence just like this one. Right? Meron tayong bullish divergence here. After the bullish divergence, nagkaroon tayo ng good uptrend. Right? So once we reach the oversold, wait for a bullish divergence. Especially pag umabot na tayo ng 1.56 to 1.74 pesos. Tapos meron na kayo nakitang bullish divergence. Definitely take that opportunity to buy some dito kasi there's a good probability na tataas tayo. And at the same time, yung stop loss, kailangan pa natin hintayin kung kailan magkakaroon ng ayan. After dito, talas daw ng mata. Medyo maliit nga yung 13-inch. So for AEV, well, umabot na tayo sa oversold, no? And let's look at the RSI. Okay. So usually kasi if we are above 55 RSI, for me if we are above 55 RSI, then ibig sabihin meron tayong there's a good probability na magkakaroon tayo ng upward momentum. So, ayun, nabasag natin yung 55 RSI, pero bumalik tayo sa loob. So, for AEV, if ever mabasag natin yung resistance na 41.98 here, so we are looking at the 1-hour chart. If ever mabasag natin tong resistance, pwede akong pumasok. Ako hindi to financial advice. If ever mabasag yung 42 pesos resistance, papasok ako dyan and then I would put a stop loss here. No, kasi baka tapos na to eh. A, B, C. Right? Based on Elliott wave theory, after ABC, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, hold on. Subukan natin siya i-count, no? So, kung bibilangin natin, this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And then, if we're gonna look in closer, tingnan natin sa 15 minutes. Ayan, malabo siya. Pero, this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Kaya sabi ko, if ever mabasag natin yung 42 pesos na resistance, papasukin ko yan with a stop loss at 38. Or pwede rin dito. Depende, no? Pwede rin dito sa 39. Pero to be more conservative, 38. Kasi kung titingnan rin natin siya on the 1-hour chart, tanggalin natin tong wave counts. This is support here. Diba? Support, support. Pero dito, naging resistance siya. No? So definitely keep an eye on 42 pesos resistance. The question of Jeremy Kurt Austria, has the has the market bottom out yet? Uh, Pwede yes, pwede no. Kasi hindi talaga natin malaman eh. Malalaman lang natin siya if certain resistances are broken. No, until those resistances are broken, hindi natin mag-guarantee na bottom ang market. Kasi ayun nga, meron tayong pandemic ngayon and wala pa tayong vaccine. So definitely not. Pero if ever meron ng vaccine, no, for coronavirus, then we can say with confidence na the market has bottomed. Pero until then, hula-hula lang, no? Kung may nagsabing oo, hula lang rin yun. Kung may nagsabing hindi, hula lang rin yun. So si P Gold, mukhang bullish, right? Pero looking at the one-day chart, meron tayong bearish divergence. Diba? So usually, pag meron tayong bearish divergence, there's a very high probability na babagsak tayo. The question is will this be a correction or will this create new lows? Right? Yun yung question. So, our next support is here at 43.14. Resistance here, support here. So, there's a probability na magkaroon tayo ng ABC running flat connection here. Right? And then we continue up. That's why for me, 43 pesos is our next support. Now, if we do a running flat, based on Elliott wave theory, hindi natin maaabot si 43 pesos. Pero, well, iwasan na lang natin yung paggamit ng Elliott wave kasi baka maraming di makaintindi. Anyway, I will definitely look for a buying opportunity. I will buy some P gold, pure gold, if we can break 50 resistance. Kasi one of my strategy is, pag meron tayong nakitang bearish divergence, right? If na-break natin yung bearish divergence resistance, right? Okay, for example, meron tayong bearish divergence here. If mabasag natin itong resistance, pasok agad ako kasi there's a good probability na tataas pa tayo at tataas. Right? Pero until then, mukhang magka-correct tayo. We can go sideways, no? Baka mag-sideways lang tayo dito sa loob ni 43 pesos up to 50 pesos. Or we can go down. Diba? So that's for P Gold. I'm expecting sideways correction or even worse going down. And then there's also a support here, no? For the andito kasi yung 200 moving average and then nandito rin si 100 moving average. So since the PSEI index is looking bearish, mukhang lahat ng stocks na tumaas ay magkakaroon ng correction. So, ayun, take some profits. Profit. BDO, looking bearish. Uh, wala talaga. I think babagsak pa to further, no? Um, yep, ayun no. Descending triangle, 'di ba? Meron tayong triangle na pababa. Ito yung support. Ito yung triangle na pababa. And recently lang, no, I think when 3 days ago, nabasag yung support here. So, uh, ingat na lang sa mga merong BDO, no? The only time na magiging bullish tayo ulit is if we can break above the resistance of 100 pesos. Pero I doubt na mangyayari siya anytime soon. O sige, Robert Perez. Sige, sama natin sa NZD, USD. Pero meron kasing pilay. Medyo dulo pa siya. So next is SSP. So again, just like any other stock, correction mode tayo talaga this coming week. No? Again, we have a descending triangle here. And I think no, this coming week mababasag to. No, mababasag tong support na to. Kung makikita nyo, nandito rin si 100 moving average, right? Kasi nga bearish si PSEI. Right? So, yep, meron tayong bearish divergence sa RSI here. And then meron tayong bearish pattern. Unless we can break above 1.26 resistance. No, I mean, kung mabasag natin sa 1.26 resistance, then we can reconsider na magiging bullish siya. Pero I think it's gonna correct, it's gonna go down. Kasi, ayun no, meron tayong uptrend dito. So usually after an uptrend, magkakaroon lang tayo ng correction and then hopefully, if bullish talaga, tsaka tayo ko-continue pataas. Kasi hindi naman pwede taas, taas, taas lang ng taas. Diba? Tingnan mo ito, uptrend, correction, uptrend, correction, uptrend, correction. Kung makikita nyo, actually medyo mukhang triangle to, no? Diba? Ito rin mukhang triangle. So unless we can break above this triangle, 'di ba? Bearish to. Kasi kung titingnan yung triangle dito, ito medyo ayan no, patulis, 'di ba? May pababa, may pataas. May pababa, may pataas. Ito pababa lang. Wala siyang pataas. Flat dito sa baba. So itong triangle na to, although triangle siya, yes, pero descending triangle siya. 'Di ba? Hindi pataas eh. 'Di ba? Wala siyang pag ganun, no? Ito siya diretso lang, flat. Tapos itong nasa taas pababa. Next, ADA BTC. So looking at the weekly chart of ADA BTC, mukhang meron tayong hidden bearish divergence here. Right? Kung makita nyo dito sa RSI, meron tayong higher high on the RSI. Pero kung titignan natin yung price action, right? Meron tayong higher high dito pero we have a lower high here on the price action. So, mas mukha siyang bearish, right? And then looking at the daily, right? The last time we reached the overbought, bumaba tayo. So now we have reached the overbought again, no? And then the only time na magiging interested ako is if we reach the oversold. And kung titingnan si RSI, hindi pa siya umabot ng oversold. So definitely mas mukha siyang bearish compared sa bullish. So tingnan lang natin siya sa 4 hours. Ayun, no? So we have a trend line here, trend line support, connecting this bottom, and then ayun, no? And then we also have this black moving average, which is the 100 moving average, also acting as resistance. So I think masasandwich tayo. Then eventually, I think mababasag to. Right? So, bearish. Mukha siyang bearish. Let's look at 1 hour. So looking at 1 hour, no, we can argue that this can be waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? So unless kung hindi natin mababasag yung resistance na to, which is here, kung hindi natin mababasag yung, I mean, the only time that I would consider being bullish again on EDA BTC is if we can break above 548 resistance. Right? Kasi every time we break the resistance of wave 5, there's a good probability na we will continue up. But until then, mas nasa bearish side ako for ADA. So for home, pwede kasi maging bullish to eh. Pwede, ito yung magiging pole natin. Ito yung pole. And then, pwede to maging bull flag. Right? I think, babagsak pa tayo. No? Anywhere between 382 and 618 as our next support. No, I think we go down to oversold. Pero magiging bullish lang ako and papasok lang ako kay home is if mabasag natin tong resistance na 6.45. Kasi again, we are in correction mode. Ayan no, after this impulse wave going up, nagka-correction tayo sideways. So look out for 6.45 resistance. Ani. Ganun din, same. Correction mode. So from the bottom to top, nasa 0.5 Fibonacci level na tayo. Usually 618 is the golden ratio. And then if we look back, support and resistance area here, right? Ayun, no, mukha pa rin siyang bearish eh kasi we have the 100 moving average here acting as resistance and then downtrend. Yan, ganyan. So unless we can break the trend line resistance here, bearish pa rin. No? Pero even if we break the trend line resistance, we also have to take into consideration na baka mag-sideways tayo for a very long time until we break the resistance here of 8.98. BTC USD, sige, sige. Singit natin si BTC USD. Wow! Sakto yung long. Okay, okay. So for BTC, no, nakapag-long ako sa area na to. Nag-long ako sa resistance. Okay, so dissect ko muna yung trade. So nag-pump na pala siya, hindi ko siya namalayad. Oh, wait. Sige, tingnan natin dito. So sa mga marunong mag-Elliott wave, nag-long ako dito sa 9,521. Okay. So nung nabasag yung resistance na 9,521, pumasok ko ng long position. Kasi sa mga marunong mag-Elliott wave, usually meron tayong ABC. After ng ABC, usually magkakaroon tayong continuation pattern up. Kasi dito, meron tayo ditong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere here. So basically, hindi ko nabibilangin yan. Pero this is the pole. And then we have a flag here. Bull flag. Right. So, nung nabasag yung... Okay, so bakit ako pumasok sa break ng resistance here? Kasi basic lang, gawa lang tayo ng trendline resistance. Nung nabasag, pasok. And then meron ako stop loss dito sa 9,455. Okay, so let's look at the bigger picture and let's analyze it kasi medyo ano yan eh. So for BTC, okay, so quick tip. Hindi ko sure. Wait, hanap tayo ng ibang chart na mas malinis. Ayoko kasi tanggalin yung ano eh. Ayan, okay, okay, okay. Here, here, here. So, I'm not really confident na mababasag natin tong resistance. No, but if we do break this resistance, definitely take the opportunity to buy some BTC and then don't forget to set your stop loss. So the reason kung bakit hindi ako confident na mababasag natin tong resistance is because if ever this is wave 1, right? If ever sabihin natin this is wave 1. Sabihin wave 1 to. This is wave 2. This is wave 3. This is wave 4. And then this is wave 5. Mababasag natin. Right? If, let's just say na mangyayari yung wave 5. Pero I think hindi tayo abot ng wave 5. Bakit? Kasi kung titingnan mo yung retracement ni wave 1 and 2, right? So let's say kunin natin siya from here to here, 'di ba? Yung retracement ni wave 2, binasag niya si 886. Usually pag nabasag yung if we retrace lower than 886, usually kasi if wave 2 reaches 886, ano yan eh, ang mangyayari dito is ABC lang to. ABC. And then babagsak tayo. Right? Pero another reason na may doubt ako is because mataas tong wave 3. Pero anyway, okay, bibigyan ko na lang kayo ng trade setups. So, I'm leaning more on the bearish side for BTC, pero I'm leaning on the bearish side if mabasag natin yung 9,149 support, right? Pero in-explain ko nga sa inyo kanina na I took a long opportunity in this area, 'di ba? Tapos tumaas. So, I would definitely enter a short position when we break the support of 9149, no? And a long position if we break the resistance of 9945. So, ayan guys, medyo, ayan, malas lang kasi naubusan ng battery yung mouse. So, bear with me if medyo mabagal kasi gagamitin ko yung trackpad ng laptop. So, after Annie, we have said, well, mukha siyang falling wedge. Mukha siyang falling wedge, pero wala eh. Puro new lower lows. Wala tayong bagong higher highs. So, pwede na lang itong biglang topakin tapos bumagsak. And I think there's a very good reason kung bakit hindi ako magugulat if bigla na lang itong bumagsak. Kasi kahit mag-resume pang operation, sobrang konti lang ang tao na magte-take ng risk para mag-travel abroad unless OFW ka or talagang matigas lang talaga uso mo. So yeah, mukha siyang falling wedge. But the only time na magiging confident ako na mabasag nito is, I don't know, maybe take an opportunity, no? Maybe if kung gusto niyo talagang subukan i-reversal play si Cebu, ito, right? If mabasag yung 43.78, maybe pasok. Kasi kung mabasag tong resistance, ibig sabihin mababasag rin natin si 20 moving average. So again guys, itong yellow moving average ko is 20 moving average. So I would definitely try to enter a trade for SEB if mabasag natin tong 43.78 resistance. And if mabasag natin yan, that would also mean na magkakaroon tayo ng breakout sa 20 moving average. Right? Pero I will not, hindi ko siya i-treat as a reversal play. Siguro bounce play lang around here. No? Maybe around 0.5. Pero, yeah, there's more reason for it to drop kesa tumaas or mag-bounce. Wait lang guys, nawala yung music ko eh. SPC, SPC, ABC. I think may malaking probability na mangyari to. Taking into consideration na meron tayong gap up dito. Yeah, I think there's a good probability na we will go down to retest this gap. Kasi may gap up, no? May empty space dito. And usually, the psychology is babalikan natin yan. So, medyo delix. Pero siguro pwede nyong pasukan tong ulit si SPC kung mabasag yung 8.50 resistance. Pero I think there's a bigger probability na babagsak tayo papunta sa 7.2 to 7.4 support bago siya tumaas. If ever tumaas. Hirap naman basahin. Wait lang, wait lang. So for AR, kahit mahirap basahin siya, at least, no, at least, ang masasabi natin, meron tayo ditong double bottom. So sa mga gusto mag-take ng risk or sa mga merong stocks ni AR Mining, if bumagsak tayo lower than 0.0009, exit. Diba? So may bullish tayo. May bullish scenario tayo for AR. So for food on the weekly, no, meron tayong bullish divergence here. Pero syempre, the only time na ma-validate natin na bullish divergence nga to, no? Kasi actually, yeah, meron tayong bullish divergence here. Pero then again, pwede tayo bumagsak pa ulit. Kasi kung meron support and resistance sa candles, meron din tayong support and resistance sa RSI. So, mabavalidate lang tong bullish divergence natin is if RSI can go above 53 RSI. Kung nasaan man ito, kung nasaan yung previous resistance. 'Di ba? Yeah. Yeah. So, meron tayo ditong ABC, no? So, sa mga nag-elite wave, this is a bearish running flat. After this, we created new lows. 'Di ba, 'di ba? Pwede rin kasi to eh, pwede rin kasi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to. Mali. Dito pala yung 4, and then dito yung 3. Right? So, baka reversal na to, pero, ayan, just tingnan nyo na lang si RSI. So, this is the weekly RSI of food. Kung mabasag natin yung 53 RSI resistance, I would consider na maging bullish tayo. Pero until then, we are still in a downtrend. Risky. And again, the PSEI index is bearish. Oh, well, yeah, ito kasi mukhang running flat din to eh. Anyway, bearish unless we can break the resistance of 53 RSI on the weekly. Pero tingnan natin si 1R. Ayun no. Possible lower high na to. After food, fruit. Wait. Tingnan natin daily. Yan, nagawa ko na to ng chart eh. So, meron tayong support dito at, well, zone pala siya actually. Right, we have a support zone here. Then if we go to 1 hour, we can probably argue na ABC to, ABC correction. Then after ABC, continuation pattern up. So anyway, ingat na lang, just put a stop loss here sa 1.27 kung gusto niyo i-take yung risk para pasukin si fruit, no? 1.27 for your stop loss, fruit. EOS BTC. Ooh. Wait. Tapusin muna natin si Ma para pwede ko na isarado si Instagram para hindi masyadong naglalag-lag. Yeah, actually medyo marami nang tanong sa akin about Ma, right? Kasi ayun nga, tumaas. So, looking at the weekly, no, so looking at the weekly candle, yeah, although mukha siyang very bullish sa daily, sa 4 hours, sa 1 hour, if you look at the weekly candle, boom, meron tayong ditong reversal candle, no? We can say that this is a potential, wait. Potential reversal. Kasi, tawag ba dito? Shooting star? Diba? Hindi ko alam eh. Basta pag nakita ko ng ganyan, alam kong reversal yan. And then after this reversal, potential reversal candle showed up, nagkaroon tayo ng confirmation for that potential reversal candle. So, usually kasi pag meron ka nakitang ganyan, top reversal candle, bearish reversal candle, tapos sinundan niya pa ng another red candle, yun na yun eh. But then again, sumunod siya ng bullish engulfing candle. So, which is which? Diba? Hindi natin alam. So, let's make it conservative. Bullish lang tayo kung mabasag natin si 3.19. And I doubt na mangyayari yun. Diba? Given this pandemic. But, malay mo, may miracle. Diba? Malay mo, ma-renew yung franchise ni ABCBN. Diba? Shoutout nga pala kay Coco Martin at Kim Chu. Pwedeng lumabas pero bawal lumabas. Anyway, ayun, for ingat lang kasi meron tayong potential reversal candle followed by a bearish candle, and although meron tayo ditong bullish candle, we also have to take into consideration na resistance to. And never natin nabasag to. Kailan ba last time na nabasag natin to? This is around 2018? Yep, 2018. Diba? Pwede rin natin sabihin na double top to. Ito yung bibig. Tapos ito yung ilong. Anyway, joke lang. Okay, after... Tapos na tayo sa PSE. So, EOS BTC. So, pag tumataas si Bitcoin, no, lahat ng mga altcoins bumabagsak. So, nakita natin kanina tumaas si Bitcoin. Ito naman bumagsak. Pero wait lang. Tingnan muna natin. Uh, EOS. Well, meron tayong bullish divergence here, right, on the daily. And ayun no, since nabasag yung resistance here, we can confirm that this is a valid bullish divergence na on the daily. So let's look at the 4 hours. So even on the 4 hours, no, meron tayong bullish divergence din. So for swing traders, so for swing traders, wait lang ah. Yep. Wait. So for swing traders, support. Yan. Take into consideration natin si Elliott wave. This is wave A, this is wave B. Wave C can end anywhere from here. And then usually kasi sa wave C, meron tayong 1 2 3 4 5. So I'm seeing 1 2 3 4 5, hindi natin alam kailan matatapos. So siguro for EOS BTC, definitely would be interested if we can break above 2,775 satoshis. Right? Kung mabasag yung resistance yan, definitely I would consider going long. Pero sa mga long-term swing traders, kung gusto niyo take yung risk, obviously, nasa 2,594 yung stop loss natin. I mean, 2,594 satoshis yung stop loss natin. No, so again, ESBTC, meron tayong bullish divergence on the weekly, on the 4 hour. And ayun, sa mga gusto mag-swing, wait for the break of 2,775 satoshis before entering. And sa mga long-term investors, swing traders, pwede nyo ilagay dito sa 2,594 satoshis yung pinaka stop loss nyo. Major stop loss. NZD. Uh, Ayun guys, sa mga nanonood, siguro after this, pwede nyo visit yung YouTube channel ko. Pwede nyo i-like and subscribe. And sa mga hindi pa nagla-like sa live stream, pwede nyo rin i-like. Thank you very much. NZD USD. Alam ko nagawa ko to ng ano eh, chart, NZD. Ayun. Meron ako ginawang chart eh. Ayan, so so sa left side, si NZD USD yan on the 4-hour chart. So the last time, kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo na applicable, pag marunong ka mag-chart, applicable siya sa kahit anong market. So this was done nung last April 26. medyo hawig yung pattern ni BTC. So what we have here on the left is NZD-USD. What we have here is BTC-USD. Parehas silang nasa 4-hour chart. And kung papansin nyo, meron similarities di ba? Meron tayong ABC, no? Tingnan nyo mabuti. Pero si BTC, mas nauna siya, di ba? So, nung nandito si BTC, umabot siya dito sa upper trend line parallel channel, di ba? So, dito, sabi ko, there's a good probability na si NZD susunod din. And then, medyo nakakatawa, di ba? Nandito, umabot siya sa taas. And then, nag-sideways, nag-correct. So, for NZD, wait lang, tingnan natin yung RSI. Pwede kasing ano to Totoy Golem, yes, tapos na si PSE. Pero i-upload ko naman sa YouTube channel ko yung analysis. So kung hindi mo napanood or late ka, punta ka na lang sa YouTube, tapos search mo risk trader. Tapos abangan mo na lang yung i-upload ko doon yung live charting. So for NZD USD, possible na maging bullish kasi meron tayong ABC correction. Anyway, ganito na lang. Usually after kasi na meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diba? There's a good probability na tapos na yung downtrend. Pero para makasigurado tayo for NZD, hintayin yung hintayin yung candle mabasag tong 20 moving average. So guys, yung yellow na moving average ko is 20. So if mabasag natin 20 moving average, tsaka ako papasok for long position. Well, dito 'di ba, nabasag niya si 20 moving average. Pero kasi this time, if mabasag natin yung 20 moving average, ibig sabihin, using Elliott wave, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So, abangan nyo na lang on the 2-hour time frame kung mabasag tong 20 moving average or kung mabasag yung 0.6 na resistance. Well, tingnan natin sa 1 hour. Ayan. So, even on the 1 hour, hintayin nyo na lang mabasag yung 20 moving average ng NZD-USD bago kayo pumasok. No? Kung mabasag nyo tong 20 moving average resistance, lagay lang kayo ng stop loss kung nasaan yung recent lows niya. Chino. Chino, lagi ka talagang late, Pero sige, singit natin. Kakasarado ko lang ng Instagram kasi pampabagal siya eh. But let's do it for you, bro. Sarado ko na lang si trading view para at least mm, bro, medyo downtrend pa rin tayo eh. Hindi ka pa ba naka-exit dito? Pero sige, wait lang. Um, uh, On a positive note, on a positive note, basag ng 55 RSI. So may good chance na tataas tayo. Pero kahit tumaas tayo bro, there's a very good resistance here sa 1.62 eh. Diba? Kasi nandyan yung dating support. Actually, pwede siya umabot here. No? So if ever tumaas to, baka gusto mo na ibenta kahit medyo lugi ka na. Kasi I doubt na tataas to anytime soon. Tingnan natin si 1 hour. Medyo kailangan ko na ng bagong laptop. Bagal na. So, ayun. Yep. Medyo hassle. Pero, siguro kung gusto maglagay ng stop loss, so 1.02. Or kung mahaba naman pasyento mo, bro, just wait it out. 'Di ba? I mean, kung lubog na lubog ka na talaga, hintayin mo na lang siguro. Eventually, hopefully, babalik naman yan. Kasi kahit pa paano big player to ng cement. I think alam mo naman yan eh. Pares na yung construction supplies, di ba? So eventually, babalik rin yan. PXP, Petron to, di ba? Si PXP. Uh, Basically, bro, still downtrend. Pares kay CHP, we have a meron tayong next resistance sa babalikan. Wait lang, nag-hang. So, etong stage na to, ayan yan ngayon. Di ba? Pero maglagay ka na lang ng stop loss dito sa 3.83. Kasi once na mabasag tong 3.83 support na to, there's a good probability na babagsak pa tayo. Pero if we can stay above this, then there's a good probability na babalik tayo dito sa previous support na naging resistance na. Okay? So, ayun lang. Tapos na yung lahat ng chart requests. So, sa mga late at gusto panoorin yung buong live stream, i-upload ko siya sa YouTube ko, YouTube channel. So, punta lang sa YouTube, Risk Trader. I-upload ko siya hopefully by tomorrow, nandun na siya. And then, huwag nyo na rin kalimutan, i-like and subscribe. No? And then, sa mga nandito pa na nanonood, special announcement. Dahil nandito pa kayo until the end, next week, I will start giving out free trading lessons. Dati, may mga bayad yung courses ko. Dati, nagpapaseminar ako ng may bayad. This time, I will do it for free. So, every week, I will give out 1 or 2 topics about trading for free. Just make sure na nakasubscribe kayo para at least alam nyo kung lumabas na. No? Well, pag subscribe nyo, click nyo na rin yung bell button para pag nag-upload daw ng new videos, meron kayong notification. So anyway guys, thank you again very much for tuning in. Have a good night. Don't forget to set your stop loss and learn to take your profits. Good night.